right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to Yakin pushing his truth throughout the four winds. All right, just through the spirit, man, doing some reading and came across this lesson through the spirit, man. And it's just funny, you know. Just entitled, "Oh, you're mad. The mysteries weren't unlocked to you." Okay, because in this world we live in, everybody wants to be a so-called ordained minister of God. Okay, but true ministry and preaching and receiving this doesn't come from your oppressor. You don't go to a seminary school to learn this. Why would you have to go in a school and pay and take a course, okay, to get something that was ordained from who you call God? It just shows that they were not set up to get these mysteries and these parables. Okay, being an Israelite is a parable. Everybody's not gonna get it. All right, everything that Israel brings out that's ordained of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, a lot of people not gonna get. The majority of people not gonna get. Okay, this is Isaiah 45:7. It says, "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." Everything that's done in this planet is according to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's will. Okay? It's because that's the way he had it set up. You have a bad, you have a good. It's simple. Life is based off the principles of bad and good. Okay? You have a rap sheet. You have a reputation of being a thief. You have a reputation of doing all kinds of foul shit. Guess what? Everybody's going to look at you as, that's a bad guy. All right? You may have somebody who goes through life and they don't do all those things. And what do you get? That's a good guy. Okay? So, if the Most High made these people and they were set up, did not he do that? Was not some set up to be good and some set up to be bad? So what's the difference in the scriptures? Okay? It's numerous accounts of good people and bad people. All right? It's a chosen and everybody else is not chosen. Okay? And wouldn't it make perfect sense for him to give his mysteries and his parables to his chosen people? He does all these things, okay? This is Jeremiah 1:5. "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee." Okay? This is prophecy, bruh. "And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee." That means you were set apart before any of this stuff took place. "And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations." Notice, all of these prophets are Israelites. And you have to be an Israelite born from the belly. Isaiah 46:3. "Hearken to me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb." Okay? So, you have to be an Israelite through bloodline, through birth. You're not just going to partake in being something that you're not. All right? And you have to be born that way. Okay? Now let's see who all these things will be given to. This is Ephesians 3. How that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote afore in few words. Okay? Whereby when ye read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Hamashiach. So these letters Paul was writing, they were sent to certain people because only certain people would understand them. Notice how it always say brethren when he's writing to Timothy and he's writing to other men. Okay? Notice how it always say brethren. And all you have to do is read Romans the 9th chapter. The 9th chapter. Just start at 1. And it'll tell you who his brethren are. And if you want to know what Paul is, read Romans the 11th chapter. It's simple. Brethren according to the flesh. All right? So, and to be a brethren, it has to be ordained from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You have to be of that bloodline. Okay? It says, whereby when ye read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Hamashiach, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit. So this tells you right here, you can only be a prophet and an apostle if you were an Israelite from the belly. Because right here it clearly tells you, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Okay? The nations, that means spread out. So nations, that's S. Okay? That's not singular, that's plural. So these prophets will be all over the place, even today. Okay? But before I knew thee and I formed thee in the belly, I ordained thee and made thee a prophet. Now, look who the prophets are. It says, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto the holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit. So, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, before anyone was set up, he knew the certain men that would understand this. He had it set up that way. They were going to be born to do this job. So you can't go to no seminary school and say, I've been called. That's bullshit. You can't say, I've been called. The Bible specifically tells you, you did not choose me. I have chosen you. Okay? So you can't be on no, well, man, look, I was ordained. I'm an ordained minister. No, you're not. If the Most High didn't set you up to do this, it's not for you. Okay? You're not going to go to school and then you're learning from your oppressor. People are a joke, man. Christians are a joke. Matthew 13:11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So, if they're speaking to Israelites here, this is Israelites here, and this is the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. He's telling them, I made it to where you would understand these mysteries and parables. But the other people that's of this nation of Israel, they wasn't going to get it. I didn't set it up for them to get it. All right? Even of this, his own nation was not going to get it. So how are you going to go to heathens and learn something that was only set up for men that would be chosen to teach this and bring it forth. All right. Mark 4:11. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of the Most High. But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. They're not going to understand them. Because when I set this whole movie up, when I wrote this script, I made it to where they wouldn't get it. So everybody that don't get this Israelite thing, hey, don't be mad. This is not your lot. All right? It's not your lot. It's not for you. You can get mad all you want, but it's not for you. We can't expect you to understand because you're not going to get it. You weren't ordained from the belly to get this. All right? This is Romans 9. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil. Okay? That the purpose of the Most High according to election. That means these people were chosen. Okay? Might stand. Not of works. So it was nothing that they done. He had already chosen the people that was going to get this. Okay? So it wasn't of the works, but of him that calleth. So if he didn't call you to be to ordain you as a minister or an apostle or a prophet, hey, you can't force yourself into this hand. You can't be a round ball trying to fit into a square peg. It doesn't work like that. Okay? It says, for he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then, it is not of him that willeth. You can't will yourself to be a prophet. You can't will yourself to be an Israelite. Okay? You think about this. If we could just will ourselves to be another nation of people, we'll wake up tomorrow and everybody will be white people. Everybody be Caucasian. Everybody would be Edomites, bro. Because that's how our people think. Everybody would be Edomites tomorrow. If we could just say, I'm going to choose to be this nation of people tomorrow. Everybody, except for the chosen men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You'll wake up tomorrow and it'll be a world with nothing but Caucasians, bro. Period. Okay? Nor of him that runneth. So you're not going to run to no church house and all of a sudden fit yourself into this Israelite thing, bro. To be a Israelite man, woman or child or whatever, you can't do it. It's not meant for you. And you're not going to be a prophet unless the Most High had it set up that way. Period. But of the Most High that showeth mercy. And when you go to Isaiah, the 14th chapter, it say he will have mercy on Jacob and choose Israel. Simple. Now this is Sirach 4:26. Be not ashamed to confess thy sins. This is the point right here. And force not the course of the river. You can't force something that's natural. All right? If you're an Israelite man, you can't force the course of trying to force someone else to be an Israelite man. Okay? You can't force it. To force the course of a river is impossible. Let it happen naturally. The way it happens naturally is, this what you were born as, this is what you're going to die as. These curses are on the true Israelites. All right? A lot of these Christian niggas who call themselves preachers, they get in front of the pulpit and they'll recite scriptures and make it sound all good, but they have no understanding on what they're reading. All right? So, everybody else, you can't be mad because these things were not unlocked to you. It wasn't meant for you to understand. The kingdom is for the 12 tribes of Israel. That's not for you to understand. John 3:16, that's not for you to understand. You're not going to get it. The curses in Deuteronomy, it's not for you to understand. Obviously not, because guess what? You will read it, you know we went into slavery, and it fits us like a perfect glove on a hand, and all people do is deny it. That lets you know it's not for them. All right? Period. And you can't force the course of the river and try to make someone understand it. Simple as that. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the apostle, and that was a great millstone. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, preaching his truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.